My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review for The Fall Guy. And I was not excited for this movie because it's directed by David Leitch, and he directed Atomic Blonde, a movie that I do really like. But then he directs Deadpool 2, a very mediocre movie. He directed Hobbs and Shaw, a bad movie. And he directed Bullet Train, a movie that I hated. So I was not expecting anything from this movie, but you know what? It's better than I was expecting. I don't love this movie, but I did enjoy it. Let's begin talking about the cast, and this is where the movie really shines because Ryan Gosling, this is just one of the best working actors nowadays. He really is. He can do drama incredibly well. He can do comedy incredibly well. He can do action. He has so much charisma and personality. He just elevates every movie he's in, and this is no exception. He carries this movie so incredibly well, and Emily Blunt is also fantastic here. She's also got plenty of personality. She's very charming and she's just likable whenever she's on screen. And those two have great chemistry that kept me engaged throughout the movie. You also got Hannah Reddington, who has a lot of wigs in this movie, but I really liked her. She's so despicable and annoying, but in a way that kind of works for the movie. Winston Duke, I thought, did a fine job. I wish he had a bit more material to work with, but he still did his best with it. Aaron Taylor Johnson, once again, I wish he had a bit more material to work with, but I still liked it when he was on screen. And then you've got Stephanie Shao, who is given nothing to do. She's fine, I guess. And Teresa Palmer is also barely in this movie, but she's fine, I guess. But Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt are the reason to watch this movie. And one thing I actually loved about it is that the movie begins and it has Ryan Gosling talking to Emily Blunt on a radio. And they're saying all these sweet things to each other, and I kept waiting for someone else to be on the same channel, being like, "You guys do know we can all hear you, right?" And I was just waiting for the obvious joke, and it never happened. And they just allowed that sweet moment to be sweet. And they do that throughout the movie. They never allow the comedy to over overtake the romance. They just let it play out, and it actually has a few very effective, sincere moments that caught me by surprise. I the last act was the best part of the movie for me because that's the act with the most emotion. And I did find this movie to be entertaining and charming enough. The comedy isn't ha 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 funny, but it's like funny, if you know what I mean. Like, it's amusing, but I didn't really laugh all too much. And the action is good. There's one scene I loved with a garbage truck, and the climax is really great. I did like that. The rest of the action, the shootouts, the hand-to-hand scenes, they're fine, I guess, but the climax definitely delivers what you wanted to deliver in. So yeah, the issue with this movie is that I won't remember a single plot element of it by tomorrow. It is a very generic and forgettable plot, and I just didn't really care too much about what was going on. Like this whole mystery of, well, is the actor? Is he dead? Is he not? I don't give a shit. I just don't. And I also thought some elements of the movie were terribly handled. Like the movie begins with an accident, and it just has no weight behind it. It was done in a very sloppy manner. And then when the main actor goes missing, that's also just it feels jarring. Like, where did this come from? The movie could have also been edited better. Sometimes it feels very choppy, and the movie is far too long. It's like 2 hours and 10 minutes. You could have shaved that down to an hour 50. There's no reason for this length. But, yeah, like I didn't love this movie. I'm not going to be like, you have to watch it. You don't, but I did have a fun enough time with it. Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt are both great. They have really good chemistry. The movie has sincere moments. It has some pretty good action. The movie's amusing. It's not great. It's not going to change your life, but it doesn't need to. So I'll give The Fall Guy a 6 out of 10. Are you a fall guy or are you a summer guy? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin